we're gonna shut down our eBay store, and we're not gonna use USPS any longer. Hang loose, and we're gonna get into why. All right, so um, August the 1st, well, actually, the day before, we went on vacation, me and the wife. And so Andrew was here at the shop, and that Saturday, we left that Sunday. That Saturday, I come out here and went ahead and done all the shipping that was ready to go up to that point. So let me look at the date so I don't get my days. Yeah. So the 30th, March the 30th, I come out here and I packed up everything that was ready to ship at that time. And we had a few for UPS, and we had a handful that was going USPS. We had some UPS and some USPS, no FedEx. So I packed everything up, and all of it should have got picked up Monday. And so I don't remember why exactly, but maybe Andrew wasn't out here or he was gone. So he wasn't here for the mailman, right? So he had to get the packages and take them down to the post office. So he goes down to the post office. There's three packages. Two were from our website, and one was from eBay. So he carries I packed them. I made the labels. I put the labels on the box. So he carries them down to the post office and hands them to the head guy. And they didn't offer him a receipt, and he didn't know any better. He didn't know you need to get a receipt, or didn't think to ask or whatever. Even though he's 18, he's still a kid, so he doesn't. All that stuff doesn't register for him. So he carries the packages down, hands them off. We're on vacation. We're gone a whole week, and I don't know anything different. So we get back, and one of our, I don't remember which one, but one of our website um, customers had sent us a message or email, I don't remember, and basically, hey, I checked the tracking and it doesn't show anything. So, I didn't really think anything about it. So the wife pulled it up, and it doesn't show anything. It shows the label's been created, but that's all it shows. So I don't, again, lots of stuff's going on, and I don't remember everything. So I don't think anything about the one package from eBay. We can just see, because generally speaking, we ship everything in eBay through eBay's shipping system, and then we ship everything that we ship directly through UPS or directly through USPS. So we have to go log into our account and to see it. So we go log in, and we can see these two packages haven't moved. And so, and again, I don't remember about this third one. So the wife calls down to the post office, hey, these two packages, and it's on speaker. I'm hearing it. I wish I had recorded it. Like I should have recorded the conversation, and I didn't do it. But we're gonna get to that in a minute, because I think that we're gonna be able to record this conversation, because we're gonna have to have some more conversations with USPS. So she talks to the head guy. He's like, "Oh yeah, I remember them." Uh, you know, I think he said that maybe the computers were down and they couldn't scan the packages, so they got put on the truck. And apparently now, from here in South Carolina, all the packages go on a truck and go to Charlotte. And then when they get to Charlotte, then they're routed to where they're going to go, right? So, and we've seen this multiple times. They get the packages, they don't scan them, So in the system, it shows that they've never been picked up, right? It shows that the label has been created, and we'll put a screenshot up of what it says. So it shows the label's been created and it's ready for pickup, and that's all it says. So to the customer, it appears that I've made a label and I haven't shipped their part, right? Like something shady. And it's so crazy to me that everybody jumps to today, like everybody jumps to shady immediately, like there's something shady going on. And some of these people, I just assume that they don't know who we are, and or they're a new customer, so they just don't know. But like it's just crazy that people jump to we trying to hoodoo them or something. It's just crazy. So anyway, this thing rocks on, and it's like Saturday or something. I don't remember now, or maybe it was today's Tuesday, Monday. Today's Monday. So yeah, it was like Saturday. When I get up, I see an email from eBay that happened at like 1 in the morning. And so at like midnight or 11 o'clock, this guy on eBay, hold on, let me get that in front of me. Mr. Andrew Stewart bought a set of push rods from us without contacting me. No call, no email, no message, absolutely zero communication. He opens a case with eBay, and basically he tells eBay in his rant that he has paid for the product and he already needed it, but I haven't even shipped the product. So with and again, I don't know anything about this, so I'm absolutely in the dark. Nobody's contacted me. Nobody said anything to me. He tells that to eBay. eBay looks into it and automatically sides with him. They send me an email that says, basically says, we looked into it and sided with the customer, and they refund him the full amount. Mr. Andrew Stewart goes on to leave me negative feedback, and his feedback says, this was left that next day, says, took money, never sent part, waited 9 days, still no part, and no response on why. So I went back and looked, and there is no message from this guy. Zero message. So, and he's only got 2 feedback, so he must be a new eBayer. And it's crazy. It is, like, we all over the internet, so it ain't like we hiding. He could have called, he could have emailed, he could have messaged us through eBay. There's 1,000 things that could have happened, but the way that it went down, and again, right this minute, it still doesn't show his package has ever been picked up. And we're going to get to the USPS nightmare. So, but I want to stay on eBay while we own eBay. So that, and this kind of crap is why I loathe eBay. eBay is the biggest POS platform to sell on in the last 2 or 3 years. They are just trash. If there is any kind of problem, this is the kind of stuff that we have to deal with, and it's all the time. We had another customer, it's been over 90 days now. They've got it fixed where anything over 90 days, you just can't see anything. I can't see the address. I can't see his name, none of that, and it's irritating. But a while back, we had, and again, this is, they're punishing me for not my problem. Buster the Bulldog, that's his username. Old Buster the Bulldog, he leaves me negative feedback. It says item was shipped to customer 13 days after the date of purchase. USPS made this a negative rating. So I went back and looked when he left me this feedback. We shipped it the next day. He ordered it on whatever day, Tuesday. It shipped on Wednesday, and it took whatever 13 days to get to him. I mean, that's not. I don't. I mean, like, I don't work for the shipping company. I can't change the shipping time. And with a lot of this stuff, again, I say it all the time. With a lot of this stuff on eBay, we have to offer free shipping because everybody else does, and everybody else is shipping at USPS. We got to be competitive, and everybody wants the lowest price. I mean, regardless of what they say, they want the lowest price. If you bump up the price and put premium UPS shipping, you won't sell one because I've already done it. I've already tried that, been down that road, zero sales. So people want trash shipping, but then they're mad when they get trash shipping. So like, I don't know what you want to do. It's mind-boggling to me. So this guy's mad because it took 13 days to get. I think it was some cam bearings. It took 13 days to get some cam bearings, and that didn't. Now get a load of this. That 13 days included weekends. So I think there were two. I think maybe, and I have to go back and look now. I don't remember, but I believe that maybe it was bought on a whatever, and I can't remember, but maybe it was a Thursday or something. So there was that weekend, and then the rest of the next week, and then that weekend, and then maybe he got it the first of the next week or something. I don't remember exactly, but it seems like there were two weekends in his, and I'm just like, man, it's crazy. And so he punishes me, and the bad thing is every time somebody leaves me negative feedback, it costs me money because my seller rating goes down, and then eBay charges me a higher rate to sell. So every time somebody leaves me negative feedback, it costs me more money to make a sale. So then here's another guy. He leaves me his name. Oh, well, I don't know what his name is, but I don't even know how to say some bunch of jibbled up nonsense name he's got. So what happened was, and we sell multiple different kind of fuel bowls, right? And people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I say it all the time. So the item was for a polished fuel bowl, and he was sent a yellow dichromate fuel bowl. It was just a mistake, right? Probably Andrew or my wife pulled it, get me a fuel bowl, and they pulled a dichromate instead of a polished one, and just crap happens, right? But instead of this guy messaging us, hey, got the wrong fuel bowl, we would have sent a label to pick up that one and sent him the correct one just like that, no problem. Nah, we can't do that. We're just gonna leave negative feedback, and and so we're gonna leave negative feedback over a $30 fuel bowl. It's just crazy. We got another guy that leaves neutral feedback. He buys, if you follow, well, you on YouTube right now, the DOD bypass oil relief valve and the oil pans on the 5.3s and the late DOD stuff. So the little plug that we make that goes in the oil pan for the relief valve. So he gets one, he orders one, he gets it, and leaves me neutral feedback, and says it's not the same as the one pictured. I mean, it's an aluminum plug with a washer. And again, doesn't contact us, doesn't say anything directly, just goes straight to garbage feedback, and even neutral feedback hurts us. If it's anything but positive feedback, it costs me money. And it's just crazy how childish these people are, that they can't just, they can't communicate. If they feel like there's a problem, why can't you just take 2 minutes and communicate, and let's see if we can solve it? But nah, we're gonna do this right here. So this, I'm just, we already don't make any money on eBay because all their fees and stuff and the stuff they hide. If you actually, like, on the surface, it looks like you're making money, but if you dig down and see all of the stuff they're charging you, if we mark a part up 30%, we're struggling to make 10% on eBay. I mean, it's just absolute garbage. And then you have to deal with all of this crap, and then they penalize you even more for this garbage. It's absolutely a no-brainer that there is no money to be made on eBay, unless you're, an overseas scammer, piece of trash seller. Then you're fine. And I don't know how that works, but they can just sell fake trash garbage all day long and have tons of negative feedback, and they can keep right on selling. But I get 3 or 4 negative feedbacks, and eBay freezes our account and says we can't sell anything anymore. So it's absolutely insane. So back to the USPS. So my wife calls, and the guy tells us what he tells us, and he's like, you can just file a claim, right? Just file a claim, and they'll get it all sorted out. Well, here's the problem. So you called 800 number because you got to call the 800 number, right? That's always how it is. Nobody can help you locally. You've got to call the 800 number. So the head guy at our post office verbally acknowledged that he received our packages, and they put them on a truck to Charlotte. I mean, I wish I'd have recorded it. All right, so when you call the 800 number, when you look at the tracking, it shows USPS never received those packages, according to the tracking. And that's all they care about, is what the tracking says. So when you call them and say, hey, I need to do a claim on these 3 items, they say, we've never received them, can't help you. So what I'm going to do is we're going to call back and go over that, hey, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to get it on film, get the audio on film of them admitting that they received our packages. And then at least, if nothing else, we might not, USPS might not give us our money back, but at least we can turn it into a YouTube video and catch them in a lie, and at least maybe, we can get some views on a video and get some of our money back. Because basically, it's going to cost us these 3 packages. By the time all this is said and done, it's probably going to cost us $250, give or take. For just, for USPS's mistake, it's going to cost me $250. And this has happened, I don't know how many times. I mean, it's just absolutely something all the time. And it cost me, and to this day, I am not aware of any claim they've actually paid. We have never got reimbursed, not one time, for any packages that they've lost, ever, that I'm aware of. I'm not saying that UPS is the queen bee, but I was talking to our driver today about these issues, just how this crap is just insane. And we have about 1% problem with UPS, and we have about a 20% problem with USPS. So it's just a no-brainer to me. I mean, even though we done it, I done it today. A package was going out, and it was going to be $6.50 USPS, and it was going to be $10 UPS. And I'm like, just ship it UPS, because it was a $150 package. If they lose it or don't scan it and chunk it in the corner somewhere and nobody sees it for 3 months, and it's crazy to me, but that's what'll happen. It'll ride around somewhere in a corner, because we've seen it happen. It'll ride around in a corner somewhere for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden it shows up delivered 2 or 3 weeks later. It's absolutely, and here's the thing, eBay's done give this guy his money back, and he's going to end up at some point, that stuff's going to show up, and it's going to get delivered to him, and he's going to get a free set of push rods, and I'll guarantee you $1 to 100. He'll never call and say, hey, but I'll be able to see it. But he ain't going to call and say, hey, I got them push rods. I'm sorry for calling you a dirt bag. Can I send them back to you? I promise we will not get that call. But I hate that we've been on eBay since 98, I think, 98 or 99. We've been selling on eBay. And but we got the website now, and I mean, I said all that to fuss about eBay and USPS, but it's also, hey, we're not going to be on eBay anymore. And I don't know why, again, the stuff people does makes me scratch my head, but we've got tons of people on eBay that buy from us, and they're repeat customers. And we put a note in the box every time they buy something that says, hey, go to our website and you can save 10% over our prices on eBay. And they keep right on buying on eBay. It makes me scratch my head. So instead of going to eBay to try to buy stuff from us, which we really appreciate, go to the website and buy it on the website. It's 10% cheaper on the website than it is on eBay anyway. And it's just so much simpler. We take PayPal, we take credit cards. You can call in and buy stuff if you don't want to deal with the website or none of that kind of stuff. If you're not internet savvy, you can call in or send us an email, and my wife will call you to make the order if that helps. And I mean, you just give her a credit card number and she'll take the order and we'll box it up and send it right out the door. She does it every day, all day long. So whatever is the simplest to help you get your part ordered and get it out of here, that's what we'll do. We'll do whatever makes it easy. So stay tuned. There may be a part 2 to this deal. If we can get some audio on it, I think that would be interesting to just let everybody hear them say, and then I'm gonna wait a while and see if these things don't show back up on the radar. Because like I say, I've seen it happen. We had something, I don't remember what it was, but it just literally, it was dormant, didn't move for, like 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, boom, the next day it showed up in the city that the guy lived, and it was delivered at some point, and the guy sent me emails like, hey man, my package showed up, and it's crazy, like, where are you storing packages for 2 or 3 weeks? How does that even work? I mean, I don't understand how USPS works. I know how UPS does it, because you don't ever see that problem with UPS, but it's just crazy. But anyway, that's my rant for today. But I just thought that it will be good to share with the public how some of this stuff works. It's just and how people, you try to go out of your way to help people sell stuff, and make products available at good prices, and then people do this negative feedback garbage when it's not even our fault, and stuff like that. And like I say, if you up here at 100% feedback, you get this best discount when you sell. They take the least percentage from you. But as your seller rating goes down, your price, your final value price goes up and up and up. So now I'm quote unquote below average, and it only took these 3 negative. I got 3,800 positives and 3 negatives, and that brings my seller rating from 100% down to like 98.3, and 98.3 is below their threshold. So now it costs me a bunch of extra money every time I sell something, and it's just makes me want to punch the computer screen. But anyway, all right. Hopefully that was entertaining or made your head hurt like it does mine. I'll see you on the next one. Check out the website, powellmachineinc.com. We appreciate your support. It helps, guarantee. Keep the comments coming, and we'll keep making videos. Have a great day.